Okay. Is there static now? People who have just joined. Much better. Oh, actually the picture's better too, so that's good. Yay! Okay. What were we talking about? Kombucha. Does anybody drink kombucha? Is it just me? How did I become an actor? Well, first I was a singer, and then I did a musical in high school. I sound like a robot. Oh, that's cool. Can someone record me so then I can know what I sound like if I'm a robot? I don't know anything about the Wave Rider. I'm sure you guys probably know better than I do. I've been sucked into Grey's Anatomy. I've been watching season 8, and it's kind of been trash, but I just watched this episode and it was like the what if then, which is actually a musical, which I thought was funny. And that was actually a pretty decent episode. I don't know, like, no disrespect to Ellen Pompeo or whatever her name is, but I didn't think she did like a great job acting wise on that one. But she's still great. No, I don't watch Legends. Reba. Oh my god, you know, I used to love Reba. Heroes and Villains Fan Fest. I don't know. I don't, like, know how many more cons I'll be doing. We'll see. Yeah, season 8 of Grey's. I've got so many more seasons for it. Sup, Georgia Jean Wick. I was in Legends of Tomorrow. Yeah, I talked to Michael when we were around. I did get a degree in acting, musical theater. It's a Bachelor's of Music from Baldwin Wallace University. It's their first day on Periscope. That's interesting. Hi, Passam78. Oh, I'm good, TJ. How are you? I haven't watched Rick and Morty. I actually haven't seen Adult Swim in a long time. I don't have cable. I just stream everything. Can I stream Adult Swim somewhere? Is that like, are those shows like on Netflix or something? 19, you're 19, is it too late for me? Too late for what? Too late for what? For acting? For... Alright. I don't know how to say your name, Dude-double-A-L-A, but that was funny. Hulu? Okay, I have Hulu. I got Hulu so I can watch Handmaid's Tale, and I literally can't watch it. I actually have, like, PTSD, and some of these episodes are, I can't watch them. So, until I can find someone to be, like, my Handmaid's Tale buddy, so I can hold their hand, I can't continue. I got to, like, episode 5. I know there's only, like, 8. It's really scary. Comic-based character. I don't know. I haven't honestly read that many comic books. I mean, I've read a lot more since I, did Legends, but I probably don't know enough. Hello from Paris. You're so lucky you live there. Or, I mean, at least I think you're lucky you live there. I've been there. It was great. But I don't know how it is to live there. Can you guys hear New York outside my window? A million cars all the time. Handmaid's Tale is too scary. Thank you, Marching Writer. See any good movies recently? I think the last thing I saw was Wonder Woman, and I thought it was great. I mean, I think there were parts that were a little clunky, and I was confused about the sex scene. Like, I want to ask the director, like, is that supposed to be a sex scene, or are they just bonding? It's just a bonding moment. They didn't actually have sex, because I can't tell. But it was, like, it was lame if it was supposed to be, like, now we're gonna have sex. But everything else about that movie, the fight scenes were like some of the most intricate, amazing things I've ever seen. Like, oh man, and also just seeing like big, strong, powerful women. But like, honestly, I loved all the fighting of like the big women, you know, the ripped ass women, the tall ones. I'm just so tired. Like, Gal Gadot is great. She's great. I just am so tired of all of our superhero women being 5'2" and like 100 pounds. And I know she's like slightly bigger than that, but she doesn't look like Wonder Woman to me. I just think like it's okay if women have muscles. I don't know. That's just me. Hell yeah, I'd want to be a Wonder Woman too. Hell yeah! That would be so fun. Xena is the OG for sure. Oh man, I love Xena so much. And like, she had like a real body. Not that other smaller bodies are not real, but she wasn't afraid to have a thicker body, and I thought that was great. New York Comic Con, I'd love to meet her. Eddie Nuevo, I don't know what your question was. For a lyrics writer from Greece that wants to write her own musical, do it. You should just do it. Just write it. That's always like the hardest part, I know, but just start somewhere. It always helps me to write things down like with pen and paper, and then I transfer stuff to the computer later, which, you know, costs me time, but it helps me to write. Have you been in contact with any of your LOT? Yeah, sometimes I talk to Franz and Katie and such as that, but they're very busy and so am I. How did you network? I didn't network, I auditioned. 5,000 individual sticky notes. That's cool. I actually just bought a bunch of sticky notes so I could like start storyboarding for my movie ideas I got. Yeah, I love Franz. Franz is like definitely one of my homies. He's a nut. He's a total nutcase, but he's a good guy. To Cisco. No, I haven't talked to Carlos in a while. Where are auditions located? All over the place. New York, LA, Chicago, Atlanta, Vancouver, doesn't matter. Skincare routine tips. I don't generally pick my face. I don't wear makeup. If I don't have to, obviously. I wash my face sometimes twice a day. And sometimes I don't wash my face, which may be weird to people. But I don't know, sometimes I just feel like my face is like, don't touch me. So I try to just listen to that. Also, limit your sugar in processed foods. Processed foods and sugar are the #1 reason, in my opinion, why people have acne. I mean, obviously, sometimes it's hormonal, and that is totally different and a much harder thing to deal with. But yeah, the sugar thing, less sugar, less pimples. Which, like, I got a little guy right there, so I'm not perfect. Neither is his phone. I keep going back and forth about this photo shoot thing. That's actually a really good question, and maybe you guys can help me. Like, Candace and Katie and plenty of other actresses, they do photo shoots all the time, right? And they look great, they're gorgeous, beautiful, it's wonderful, it's lovely. I just have, like, no interest in that. And I know that it's kind of an important part of, unfortunately, my industry. And it's helpful for people to see you, I don't know, be pretty. But I just, like, it really doesn't interest me. So my thoughts about how to compromise with myself in order to make a photo shoot interesting would be doing a sports photo shoot, which means I would have to really diet for the next month in order to do it, or doing ones without any makeup. Yeah, because makeup is fun, it's great, and people are really great at it, and that's lovely, but I don't, yeah. last question. Any voice work? You mean like voiceovers? I haven't. I'm trying to bust into that. It's pretty hard though, because it's a pretty limited pool of people who can kind of just do everything. But I love accents, and I love characters, and I do that stuff all the time, especially with the Snapchat filters. I like put the Snapchat filters on, and then I try to create a character with like a different voice. Maybe that's lame, but that's what I like to do. So it'd be nice if I could do voiceovers. Okay, guys, I'm probably gonna go. I'm trying to find hanging for my apartment. That's what my life is right now. Ooh. Whew, and I'm still sick. Bye, Flint, Michigan. Thank you guys. Nice talking to you. Maybe I'll do these more often if I remember.